Yo, salute, salute. Yo, I'm just showing some little shoes and shit, the fellas and stuff, These the shoes that raised me and stuff, the Ken Griffiths. I'm gonna show y'all the Grant Hills, the Jason Kidds, the Charles Barkleys. These are the shoes that, we was wearing in the 90s. You get what I'm saying? These are the Ken Griffiths. After this, I'm gonna show y'all the Fila Grant Hills. I'm gonna show y'all the Shaw Kips, the Charles Barkleys, all of them sneakers. Mine is Jordan. Ebony salute.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Fast Times Vero. With all the hype around the Swedish Swing collection for Griffey, I figured I'd film my entire Griffey collection. As everybody that knows me, Griffey is my favorite baseball player, and this is in the top five of the Nikes that are, my all-time favorites. So, in this vlog, I'm gonna get right to it. We're gonna go over each pair, give a close-up look. As always, any comments, any questions, please leave them below.
Yo, and these shits, man, these shits used to cost and still do. These motherfuckers cost like Timberlands, like 159 plus tax. You get what I'm saying? So you gonna end up paying like 170 for these Ken Griffiths.
I love to talk about shoes, so everybody's invited to give their opinions and any comments they want. Thanks for viewing, guys. Have a great night. Thanks. So up first, guys, is the Air Max Junior Chlorine Blue. These are, I think these came out in about 2010, 2011. They feature chlorine blue all over the shoe, a 360 air unit. Very, very comfortable. I've had a few colors in these. These ones I haven't actually worn. All my shoes are a size 10, but I haven't actually worn these because they're rare. I don't think I'll be able to find another one. I did get these on eBay, got very lucky with them. So very clean shoe. And like I said, not a lot of people have them. So really like this in my Griffey collection. Up next is the Air Max Griffey 1. This is Varsity Royal. Most folks know this. It just re-released. It's been released several times. I put the custom neon yellow laces in them. They have yellow airbags. These are just a very, very clean shoe.
Oh, y'all know I'm getting those.
Probably one of my
I'm
favorite
getting
colorways of
those.
all time.
I'm
The
getting
originals.
those.
So I figured I'd add some laces. I always try to customize the shoe a little bit just to separate me from other people, but a very, very good colorway. Love this one. Up next, guys, is a Laser Griffey 1. Some people call these Crimson. I believe these are to commemorate the Cincinnati Reds. They also have another red pair that I need. If anybody has that, please leave them in the comments. A size 10, definitely need that. I've never actually had the original red ones, but these are known as the Lasers. Very rare. I've never seen anybody on with these on ever. So got lucky with these. Like I said, most of them I got on eBay. I think I got this one for $150 on eBay about 5 years ago. So a very unique colorway. Really shines on the right outfit. Love this colorway. Next up, guys, is one of my all-time favorites. This is the Griffey All-Star from 2013. It's got a New York City logo on the back, as you see. These remind me of NASA every time I see them. They're silver. They've got silver speckles on the bottom. They've got I believe it's sky blue. I actually put the custom laces in these as well. I believe these are going for a lot on StockX, $500 to $800. I have 2 pair, both of them are 10. So if anybody's interested, I'm definitely keeping one. I'm always up to sell things if the price is right. So, but it would take a lot for these. These are special. Again, you're not going to see anybody with them in your city, probably. Just a classic, really sharp. Up next is the Sweetest Swing Griffey Max 1. These just came out. Got my pair actually last Friday. I had to double up on these. They're a unique colorway. They did great with the customization of these. This was known as the Ken Griffey Jr. Sweetest Swing Collection, I believe. Some people call it Swingman. But you can see there's baseball stitching on the back, the gold swoosh, everything they nailed on this. Very custom. This is going to be a classic in time worth holding on to. Hope you guys enjoy the footage. So these are the pure platinum midnight navy Griffey Max 1s. Again, a more rare colorway. The amazing thing about all these shoes is that at the time, I think they sat on shelves for a while, but now they're sought after pretty desperately, actually. I think they're going on Flight Club for anywhere from $300 to $500. They also feature patent leather on them. Just a really cool colorway. I wish I could tell you why they did this. I don't know what it commemorates, but it's very sharp. As usual, I picked these up on eBay about 3 years ago. I do wear them, try to keep them mint condition. But another real sharp colorway. Anything with patent leather is I'm a huge fan. Last but not least, guys, is the original Freshwater Griffey Max 1. And this is an instant classic from the second I saw it. I think back in, I want to say 96, 97, I want to believe. Hopefully I'm accurate there. It was one of my all-time favorite shoes, and it still is. When they release and retro these Griffies, I get so excited. You never know what they're going to retro in terms of the colorways on them. I would have to say this is my all-time favorite right here. Just black, white. You got the Seattle Mariners highlights on them with the Freshwater. So just an absolute classic. Love the shoe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've got a massive shoe collection, so if you guys want to see anything, just let me know in the comments. Or if you just want to talk in general about shoes.
First saying, I don't know why this shoe was so hard to come by. It's like I haven't seen an official release date on Nike, the sneakers app, anywhere. These shoes just started popping up randomly, stocking and restocking at like Finish Line, I think DTLR, just a bunch of different places. And then I noticed one day that a Twitter notification went out that these were stocking on Snipes website. So I just jumped in line, and luckily I was able to get through and grab a pair. But yeah, I don't know when the official release date is, or if they're just gonna drop them like this. I have no idea. This is actually my first pair of Charles Barkley's. I never owned a pair when they first came out back in the day. I really like this shoe. I love when Nike, um, brings things back like this from the 90s, because those were some of the best designs, like, period. Even better than a lot of the things they do today. Like, they had a bunch of, like, there was just like big kind of bulky shoes, crazy designs, a bunch of colors. That was the 90s, so I really like these shoes. All right, starting with the lateral side, you've got this kind of, this is like a nubuck black upper here, and in between these like little nubuck or suede pieces here, it's like these little holes here that have like netting in between it. You've got your Nike branding right there, and you've got this flat white leather in between each of these black suede or nubuck pieces. You've got a black midsole, your white Nike check, and a like purple air unit on the back here. Yeah, that's about it for the lateral side. Moving around to the toe box, more of that nubuck material, the flat white leather, and my favorite part of the shoe, this purple tongue. It's in like this purple mesh material, and going across these kind of rubber or plastic lace loops here, you've got this kind of elastic band across the.
Yo, Polo, after this, I'm gonna show you these shoes, yo. These motherfuckers, yo, used to rock when I was in fifth and sixth grade. Right after this, I'm gonna show you. Watch this.
Shoe, across the actual tongue of the shoe. And then moving up, you've got Air Max 2 branding on the actual tongue. If I had to pick one thing about this shoe that I didn't like, it's these elastic bands. These bands were also seen on the Scottie Pippen Air More Up Tempos. I didn't really care for them there either. It kind of makes it hard to loosen the shoe, so I'm just not a fan of that. But I love these purple hits all over the shoe. Also want to mention that this tongue is kind of like all of this is connected. It's kind of like a purple tongue that's connected. It's a booty construction on the inside there. Moving around to the medial side of the shoe, same thing. That suede, nubuck upper that I mentioned, flat white leather, black midsole. You got a couple white hits there on the midsole area too. All right, moving around to the sole of the shoe, black outsole and some white hits there that poke around to the midsole of the shoe. And then you've also got this purple Nike check there, and there's like a little window there. You can see Nike Air on the bottom of the sole, so that's pretty cool. That's it. Also, just want to mention the actual. Let's take a look at the heel of the shoe. More of that black nubuck there, and you've got this white Nike Air symbol on the back, and a pull tab there to help get the shoe on. Moving around, let's take a look at the insole. You've got a black insole with white Nike Air there, and that'll be about it. Let's take a look at these things on feet.
Oh my fucking god, yo. Damn motherfuckers, yo. Yo, what the fuck is he doing? Is he modeling? He modeling the shoes, yo. Dude modeling the damn shoes, man.
All right, guys, and we're back. Just want to give some final thoughts on the Nike Air Max 2 CB94 Charles Barkley's. I think this is a definite pickup. I love when they bring back classic shoes from their Nike basketball line like this. I mean, I never had a pair growing up, so when the opportunity comes around, they re-release something like this, I've got to pick it up. I love the purple hits on the shoe. That's really nice. And, you know, I was a fan of Charles Barkley too. I think Charles Barkley doesn't get a lot of credit because he didn't win any championships, but he was still a very good player. So, I mean, I really love the shoe. I would say about sizing for this shoe. I wear a 9.5. This is a 9.5. This shoe does fit, but it is like I mentioned earlier with these elastic bands there. It is slightly tight, and there's no real way to loosen that because of these bands. And I have a slightly wide foot, so the toe box, it's okay, it fits, but
I would have preferred the white, blue, and orange ones, but I just wasn't finna take no chance. Like I said, I love the silhouette, so I went ahead and grabbed these. And let's get into this shoe. So this is what the shoe is looking at like. And when I say the silhouette that I love, I'm talking about this. I just feel like that it just stands out. So that is the side of the shoe. In the back, you just have your basic Nike. And then in the front, you have a round toe, and it does have the air holes, I guess that we call it. It does come with a round shoestring, and that you only get this one on the tongue. You have just your basic Nike. And what is also cool and kind of old school for me is that the tongue is attached to the shoe. Let me see if I can show y'all that, which you don't really see a lot in shoes a lot. But if you bought Nikes before, if you're an old head like me, and you've bought Nikes in the 80s and 90s, this was a huge thing, have that Nike attached. And then the bottom, like I said, I have wore these, is clear. You have just your clear sole with the Nike, and then you have the old school air bubble, which is different from like your Air Max or your Vapor Max air bubble. You just have that old school Air Max. I didn't tell y'all the color. It is like let me see what it say on the box. For me, it's gray, navy blue, and white. But you know, Nike be trying to give you these fancy names. So on the box, they have wolf gray, the white obsidian white. Okay, that's it. But for me, it's gray, navy blue, and white. But I am super excited that I got these. I feel kind of bad because when Bass out East, he was like, so you want to call your boy? And I was like, oh, I got to do better. But super excited to have these in my collection. Like I said, I absolutely love the silhouette. I just love this right here. It's this for me. It is all of that for me. And that is why I love this shoe. So I'm going to do it on foot and show you guys what it looks like. As far as comfortability, I wore these all day Friday when I went to work. super comfortable. I walked around, walked some miles. I was trying to get some pictures in at work, but it just didn't happen. But comfortable shoe. I think this is also an easy shoe that you can style. This will look great with some joggers. It looks great with jeans. It will look great with some shorts. You can even throw this on with some biker shorts, and you'll have a cute look with this shoe. And if you are somewhat of a girly girl, don't let this colorway steer you off. You can still rock this if you want to wear this with some pink or lilac, not lilac. Well, they're like a soft pink or a soft purple. You can also definitely wear this with navy, the gray, all that, and you can still have that feminine touch, which is something that I try to do when I wear my sneakers. So I'm gonna give you the on foot, and then that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know how I did with this review. I do plan on doing this more often when I buy sneakers. Now let me just tell you right now, I don't be going for the hype, and I don't be going for like what's popular for everybody else when it comes to sneakers. It's far few and in between that I'll buy like a new release type sneaker. I just buy what I like, and I buy what fits my style. If there is a new release that I like, then I might try to go for it. And another thing, I'm not about to stress myself out with the sneaker app and all these other apps trying to get these new releases, because these bots play too much. I know what be going on. Just because I don't be getting the new releases, I see and I know, and I follow a lot of sneakerheads. So I'm clear and I understand what's going on. Just wanted to put that on there. But let's get into this on foot.
You guys go the Air More Up Tempo, aka Scottie Pippins. Let's get straight into the shoe. As you guys see, the shoe is pretty much black and white, but there's a lot of suede. There's no leather on this shoe. It's all suede material. You have the Air written here on the side, suede black, and then you have the white outline, which is leather. You have the I here, same thing, suede black with the white outline, and then you have the R here, suede black with the white outline. You have a white Nike swoosh here with the black outline, suede toe box. As you can see on the tongue is mesh with the elastic right here to keep your foot locked down so your foot is not sliding around in the shoe when you're playing basketball, whatever case. That was big back in the 90s. A lot of shoes had this on it so that way your foot wasn't sliding around. You slide over here to the back. You have the air bubble right here, starting from almost the beginning of the shoe. I don't know if you guys can see that, but starting from almost the beginning of the shoe, you see the air bubble here, clear air bubble on the inside. Right here, it comes around. You got the Nike swoosh right here in white. Come around to the back. You got a white Nike swoosh here. You see more of the airbag right here. Come over to the other side. Nike swoosh again, black background. Got the white bubble here on the inside, same air here. Just the other way around. You got the A here, you have the I here, you have the R here. And on this side, you have the A here, the I here, and the R here. So, man, pretty much on the top of the tongue, you have a white swoosh here. Get that out so you guys can see that. Got the pull tag on the tongue and on the back. Also, man, Nike, great job here, man. You bringing back a lot of classic shoes, which is beautiful. You know, with basketball season being down right now, you know, due to the coronavirus, they starting in late this year. They starting it around Christmas, if I read correctly. This is a classic shoe, man. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I know you guys seen Scottie Pippen wearing this. If you're big on 90s basketball, you've seen Scottie Pippen wearing this shoe. And also, if you guys seen the Last Dance documentary, man, he was wearing this shoe. I believe when they were playing the Seattle Supersonics, so I believe that was in 96. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I believe it was 96, man. And this shoe was big, man. I remember when it dropped, man. I believe the low top 11s came out, the IEs, not the regular 11s. The IEs came out around the same time this shoe came out. If I remember correctly, I remember it was summertime or something like that. But yeah, man, clean shoe. Let me know what you guys think. Disagree, leave it in the comments below. But y'all know what time it is. Time for me to rate this shoe. And out of 5 pennies, man, I'm definitely gonna have to give this shoe, man, 4 out of 5 pennies. This is the type of stuff I love. That old school feel is needed these days, man. And Nike's doing a great job bringing this stuff back and giving people the opportunity who wasn't able to get a pair during the first couple of retros or even when they first came out to get them now, man. So if you guys disagree with my ratings, leave in the comments below. And with that being said, we keeping it 100 and not a penny less. Peace.
Yo, hey, who has some of these Shaqs right here? The Shaq Jordans.
3 to 4 million pairs a year. Don't quote me on it, but that's what I'm pretty sure it is. That's a lot of shoes, and these are the shoes he's selling. Not everyone could afford all these expensive $100, $200 sneakers, and a lot of people will be passing through stores like this, Sears and other retailers, and buying them. This is the Sneaker Addict Show, and I just wanted to show you guys a different lane of sneakers. People are buying a lot of these shoes right here. Some of them definitely remind me of other sneakers. You see, got like the elephant print right there. But not everyone can afford, $190 pair of Jordans. And
Yo, don't hate on them Shaqs, man. Don't hate on them Shaqs, man. Y'all see him dunking on them motherfuckers. Yo, don't hate on them Shaqs, man. Don't hate on them, man.
I just wanted to show you these. As far as the actual material, it's not the greatest material, but for the price, I know when I was a kid, my parents weren't spending that much money on shoes. They're probably spending like 40, 50, 60 bucks on a pair of kicks, so I totally understand. I just wanted to show you these shoes. Leave the floor open in the comment box.
Man,
below
I'll rock the hell out
on your
them
thoughts
motherfuckers.
on all these sneakers. This kind of reminds me of the 12s a little bit. Jordan 12s, right?
This motherfucker said Jordan
Let me know if you
12.
see anything as far
What
as
the
what they
fuck?
remind you of, and the whole situation in general. Shaq's selling a lot of units, man. He's selling a lot of units. A lot of people pass through these stores and are copping these shoes. Leave your comments. I hope you enjoyed this vid. Hit the thumbs up button if you did. And with that said, we out.
Stream live TV from 85 plus channels. Save up to $500 a year with YouTube TV. Trump.
Man, y'all heard him, man. He said them shoes selling, man. He said people coming in there copping the hell out of them shoes, yo. Don't hate on Shaq, man. Shaq said he trying to make something affordable for people, man. You get what I'm saying? He said everybody can't afford them high ass Jordans, man. So we got the big Shaq up, man, for that. Putting his shoes in Walmart and pay less. I had some too, but not these kinds. These kinds look like the goddamn Jordans and shit. I had the kind that look like the damn Reeboks and shit, the low top Reeboks and shit. Them shits was like $14, $15 at Payless. Shit. I'll go on a date with one of y'all right now with them shits on.
This is a retro from maybe a few years ago. I think these came out like around 2015, 2016 was the last time they retro this shoe. And what's crazy about this is these actually sat for a while. They sat for a while. And that kind of hurt my feelings, but I'm glad I was able to get it. But I actually was able to get two pair. One pair I dogged out. I wore the fuck out of, and then the other pair, which is this pair, I actually sold to a friend of mine, but he hadn't worn them he had never worn them, and I think we did a trade. I forgot what shoe I gave him, but we ended up doing a trade. It shouldn't cost much to manufacture laces, but anyway, this is the shoe that got me into sneakers. This shoe in particular, this one and the Nike Penny one. I'm not sure which one I saw first, but I mean it's the same timeline. They both came out in '95, so those two shoes are what really made me fall in love with sneakers. And it's kind of hard to say which one I like more than the other because they're so different in style. But when I have worn this shoe, I turn heads every time. And people always come up and go, "Oh man, I remember I was in kindergarten or wherever the fuck they was. I was in middle school." Like these shoes tell stories, man. And around '95 is when I started hooping. Like that's when I first like touched the basketball and like really got into playing ball.
Yeah,
Jason Kidd was one of my
that's when
favorite
I
players
had
back
them
then. Of course,
shits
Penny
too.
Hardaway was my favorite at the time. And you know, growing up as a kid, man, you wanted to mimic that player that you liked. But this shoe was like undeniably like one of the hottest shoes back then. Just because it's just look at it, like those big ass bug eyes on the side. And what I love most about '90s shoes, man, they told a story. Like these shoes actually had like, what am I trying to say? They had like a character to them. They had like characteristics, man. They had an identity. You know what I mean? Like you can see this shoe from afar and knew what it was. You get what I'm saying? Like you can see these paws and that black and white carbon fiber, man. Just the overall shape of the shoe. Look at that shit, man. Just the overall shape of it, man, was just a great thing to see. White bottom, as you can tell, I wore them a few times. And believe it or not, with that simple ass traction pattern, it worked. It worked, man. Got the Nike check on the TPU plate right here at the bottom. If I can, there we go. Then you have one part on that side. For those of you that have never seen this shoe, if you haven't seen this shoe by now, I feel for you. Got a little bit of synthetic leather. Well, it feels real. It's a hard ass leather on the toe cap right there. And I think another thing the reason I love this shoe so much was because it was a wide base shoe. Like the Zoom Flight 95, the 96, I think they did a 97 version. Actually, it was called the Nike Zoom